Welcome to another episode of Minneapolis by Night. This evening, we have McKenna seeking out Sam to help her with something that she can't do as she's technologically impaired. McKenna is going to she'll go through the normal channels as she's entering the SEP because obviously Skull Render is on the job. So she goes through the warder, etc. Not much hassle because they know her. And she is trying to figure out where Sam is.
Let's see. He's trying to stay as far away from one of the elders as possible, but he does have to wander around the SEP to get to know people. So he's trying to be as inconspicuous as possible, which is hard for him.
Oh, so what you're telling me is I should roll a perception investigation?
Nah.
I'm just kidding.
You've seen him before, so you know what he looks like. It's not like he's going in disguise or anything. He's just wandering around.
All right.
What the hell? Something on TV caught his interest, so he decided to stop and check it out. So he's sitting in the lounge area.
Okay.
I don't know how to set up, so
it's a glasswalker sept. I'm sure there's community space.
Yeah.
You can roll your perception alertness if you want to because you're distracted by the TV. But
I gotta get the character sheet out.
Oh no, because I have an idea. That's why I'm making you roll this.
Six. What the fuck? 2.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I could make my roll in all technicality, which probably isn't going to be very good because it's only 3 dice, and you had how many? 2 successes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She has 1. She's trying to sneak up behind you and not doing a very good job.
She's kind of turns and looks. Yes.
Hi, Sam.
McKenna.
How are you? She wears a really she's just like, yeah, I have a feeling that, yeah, he's probably agitated about the other day. But considering the last time she saw him, you know, the look you get when you're like, oh, yeah, I know what I'm asking is probably the wrong thing to ask. I have some. I recently acquired some information, and apparently, she reaches into her pocket and pulls out the thumb drive. This has more.
Okay. He's looking at you confused. You know, nowadays almost everybody owns a USB.
Yes, but she just like half smirks and she's like, you can make fun of me for this all you want later, but I promise when you see what's on this disc, you'll probably be happy too. But
yeah, that piqued his curiosity. He gets up from the couch, goes over to a table, puts his bag up there, pulls out his laptop, opens it up.
She hands him the thumb drive.
Sticks it in the USB drive. You see him, move the mouse. He finds the thing, pops it open. Holy shit! That's his exact response as it opens up.
She's like leaning over, looking at what he's got.
Yeah. Well, just as he opened up the section that had the flash drive, it has a list of files, and he's just looking at them. He's like, Jesus Christ. These are... He starts clicking them, going...
She's like looking at all the things on there.
Oh, my God. Where the fuck did you get this?
I really don't think I should give up my source, but I will leave it at this.
Someone who's very in the know.
Someone who is very in the know. And
You know, if these particular groups found out that we had this information, we would probably our lives be forfeit.
yeah, well, the person that gave him to me is just a pissed off kid.
Yeah, see, don't piss off the kids. He just kind of chuckles. He just opened the first one. What the hell? We'll say it's ass mites. Oh my fucking god!
So yeah, they like lean over. She hears you read him. She's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't.
I guess okay. Well, out of curiosity, let's see. I mean, it goes into details. Even the list classified as independent. I mean, holy crap!
Oh. As she's looking at, as they're looking at these, are these actually like notepad files that he's written?
Yes.
Holy balls. He wasn't fucking kidding when he said there was
it does mention the disciplines, and it does mention what he thinks that he puts what he's confirmed to have seen or have heard someone see they had, and then ones he believes that are fitting or
right.
Hard to classify.
Right.
He believes the other ones they have. Jesus fucking Christ! Look, he even breaks down their powers. Fucking good. Wow.
Man.
Holy shit.
Oh.
I mean, there's not a lot. There's enough to give us to go on, but there's not a lot.
It's enough to.
I mean, Jesus.
It's still more than we had to begin with.
You see him open another one. I mean, he's just going down the list. I mean, pretty much go alphabetical through the clans, the ones that are still around. He doesn't list any of like the Keysid or stuff like that. He doesn't know them.
Okay.
But all the major clans that just about everybody knows.
Oh, I'm guessing that there's a lot on. Oh, there's a lot on a particular one. I'm sure is the one.
He opens up the Giovanni one. Holy fuck! He's scrolling down the pages. Oh my.
Yeah, he knows a lot about them.
Let me guess. Because this seems to be the largest file on this thing. I can only imagine that.
She's wearing a straight face.
He must have some kind of ties. He looks at you.
You roll your perception empathy.
Oh, look, I don't have any empathy. Fuck.
Higher diff, that's all.
It's be like an 8. Oh, Jesus.
No, it's actually technically a 7 because I didn't call a diff.
It's usually higher. I usually just go with standard 6. So.
Yep, standard is 6, and then you raise it up 1. It's 7.
Mm-hmm. So. 2 technically, I checked. Well, at least in vampire terms, if you don't actually have the knowledge, technically you're not even
knowledge.
No, that's true. Yeah, knowledge, but
not skill.
Yeah, the skill. It's just you roll the basics.
It's the same for vampire or werewolf. Yep.
Tofu sons.
Yeah, that's enough, like to catch that she doesn't want to speak.
He doesn't say anything
on that.
He closes that one up. He's opening up the others. He's like, oh.
The
only problem I have is he doesn't go into details about their various powers, like what he classifies as disciplines, which I guess would be our equivalent of gifts.
Gifts.
I think is probably. I'm guessing by the way he has it written.
He actually did explain that to them in scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's the long or the short of that. Yeah, you're correct.
So, I mean, like for here, like has the Ganger one open. It's interesting. Their symbol is a wolf head. That's kind of unique. That's actually funny as hell. Actually, he smiles because it's a werewolf that's looking at this. I mean, it's detailed. I mean, even the Asmite symbol, he said he couldn't actually write it, but he actually took a picture of where he could find one. I don't even want to know where he got this information.
No, he
really
went into detail on some of the powers, but specifically of the Giovanni one.
Well, necromancy, me being a tech geek, I played a lot of D&D, so yeah, I know what necromancy is.
Yeah, he described it as a lot more of more than playing with dead things.
Yeah. Well,
I
don't know how the vampires have it. I know in the D&D terms, necromancy was basically like they could raise the dead and create, in a sense, like a zombie army.
Well, he said it was pretty much what you thought it was. However, they also have the ability to apparently control and enslave souls if they need to.
D&D at higher powers, yeah, you could do that. Because that's basically what you're doing with the undead is, in a sense, taking their soul, throwing it back in the body, and just making them suffer.
Yeah. Oh man. He went into a lot of different things verbally beyond what's here. Though it's probably all actually here.
Probably somewhere. You just go through the various clans. Jesus fucking Christ.
It goes through all the clans and their disciplines. Does it go into the sects?
Yep. It lists the clans, and then it lists their sect. And actually, when it came up to sect, he just kind of glazed over it at first. But now that he's seen it repeatedly and noticed there were two different ones, he goes, "Okay, I've seen it through the various clans. What the fuck did they mean by sect?" I'm assuming that's the.
She looks over at what exactly the words were, because he didn't use the word sect to describe them.
Yeah. He points out the. We'll say it's one of the Camarilla ones. He points out Camarilla here. See where it says sect and then it says Camarilla. I noticed in a couple others it says Sabbat. Well, what the fuck is the difference between the two?
Okay. He explained it like this. Basically, he explained it as good and evil. Not really evil per se, not really good or evil per se, but one you could perceive as more than the other. We would compare the Sabbat basically to the vampire version of a black spiral dancer.
Oh, good. That's a great image to have put in my head. No, I'll never sleep. Thank you.
Well, I guess it makes sense. I mean, we've got our nasty counterparts. They got theirs.
Yeah, I guess it does make sense. There were some that were also called the Independents. I'm assuming due to the name, it pretty much is self-explanatory, but just in case, I don't want to assume too much. I assume when it means independent means it doesn't fall under this Camarilla or this Sabbat.
Correct. That's yes.
That explains. Okay, makes sense.
They also explained she is like there's anarchs too. That's pretty self-explanatory.
As he goes through, you notice he gets all the way to the bottom. And here's something I didn't tell you that was on there.
What?
You see a file marked History of the Kindred. Oh, no, I was wrong. This is the largest file. I don't think I have this much time on my hands. As he opens it up, I was right. It's saying like 800 pages. Yeah, I don't have this much time on my hands.
You wrote all of that? Oh my god. No.
Oh, wait, this is his hobby, apparently.
No, he's really pissed, and I can't say that I blame him.
Well, this is definitely a way to stick it to him, so to speak. Holy shit. There's
Well,
some information here. We can begin providing decent defenses.
yeah,
I mean, if he could get us more details about their disciplines, their powers, it'd be a little more helpful. But this is enough to go on. At least we have a general idea. I mean, he gives us enough. He
right.
doesn't give us so much that it's ridiculous and that we can't do anything with. He just gives us enough to go on.
Make assumptions upon.
And I'm sure with our
Mhm.
those crazy will worker bastards that we
Well,
could probably get. They could probably assist us with figuring out some of this other stuff.
well, or I could just talk to him myself.
You could. I mean, I assume this is probably as detailed as he has.
Maybe that may be
Crap.
so, but it's hard to know until you ask.
True.
He may know more than he's put here.
Yeah. Who knows when he actually. You know what? I don't think he knows I can do this. You see him go up. He backs out to where it just shows the flash drive name, which just says USB drive. Um, he right clicks it. He looks at the properties. This was created 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Hey, not. See here under properties where it says
Bells.
date created, it
Yeah.
gives the exact date and time this was created. Every time you make something on a computer, every time you make a file or something on a computer, it saves the date of when it was created. And even if you copy that information onto another thing, like this USB drive, it saves that information and sends it with it.
All right.
So we can literally see when he started this. Now, if we make any changes, like if we find anything out and want to add to this list, add to one of these folders, then it will just say, data was updated.
Okay.
But yeah, this was made 2 years ago. As a matter of fact, 2 years and a couple of months.
Has it been updated?
Apparently not.
So he may very well know more.
It's quite possible.
Oh,
Now,
it's
now
just
you refer to him as a kid, so I can only assume he's pretty young.
yeah, and he's a couple of years younger than I am.
Okay,
He's
that would
like,
mean just on a random guess that holy crap, this kid had this knowledge before I even knew what I was.
she nods.
Fuck, must be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, technically, I mean, he if he wrote this and yeah, even before, well, maybe before mine. She sits and ponders. She's like, well, it's been roughly 2 years, so yeah, possibly before. Which he's oh god, since he was like 14. She shakes her head.
I was told something interesting about you.
What?
You and I apparently have been through the same muck and mud, so to speak.
That could be many things.
You see him close up the file. You see him go to Google, type in Megalodon. He doesn't search it, he just types it in. That muck and mud.
Her eyes grow really, really big,
Turns it, he closes it up.
and she actually rolls up her shirt sleeve, and you can actually see like where they had miscellaneous like tubes in her that were torn out. Upper arms.
No, they
She
didn't get to
just-
that point with me. I gotta admit. Thankfully, I managed to escape out of there relatively shortly after they captured me. Rule number one: don't put the tech geek in a room where tech is high.
wow, that would be a good rule. Unfortunately.
Yeah, well, these geniuses didn't figure it out. Bet you they won't do that mistake again, though.
Well, I don't think it's stopped them from playing games with us, or with the guru.
No, oh shit, that's what I needed to tell. Ah, damn it, I forgot to tell the alpha something. Fuck.
What?
Uh, you remember Pain in the Ass Fox Boy?
Oh, Sasaya?
Yeah, whatever his name is. Remember he mentioned something about the cage?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it just fucking dawned on me. I didn't bring it up to the alpha.
Oh shit.
Well, I'd forgotten about it. I was kind of in deep shit at that point. My mind was not
Oh.
focused on that.
yeah. When you're getting your ass chewed,
Yeah, it wasn't very friendly.
no, you tend to not think about some things that you should, but at least you can still bring it to their attention, to her
True.
attention.
Maybe to help ease some things. Even if they know, at least, you know.
What's up with the half-ass snowmen outside? Like,
He just chuckles. I don't know. I don't know where they came from. It just kind of chuckles a little bit more.
she raises a brow and half, like, the side of her mouth curls into a smirk.
You see him roll up his sleeve. You see the Ragabash symbol on his wrist.
Oh,
He
of
pulls his
course.
sleeve back down.
They're probably going to be pretty sad come tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of hoping it. You know, as much as I don't want it to snow because I have to shovel this entire set, I would like it to snow so I could finish. Get my little army ready.
Yeah,
Plus,
you
I
never
heard
know.
there's a bonar that could use a place to stay, so I was going to make an igloo for him.
I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Hey, it's the thought that counts.
Where do you intend to put said igloo?
Well, I'm not sure yet. Just have to wait till there's a lot more snowfall to work with that.
Right. Make sure to put it somewhere where the wind doesn't blow inside.
Well, yeah, duh.
I mean, unless you want a bonar popsicle.
No,
I don't think that would
that's the whole
taste.
point of making the igloo.
Bonar ice cubes.
No, I'm
She
good.
says it under her breath because she's like, and she looks around, like, because she is in the city steps, like you want dressing.
You do know one of the elders is a bonar, right? He looks at you. That's one who yelled at me, by the way.
Yeah, I've been here. I've been in Minneapolis since I escaped.
Ironically, that's about how long I've been in here.
It's been 2 years, roughly, but
holy cow, yeah. I think not only is this valuable information for us, you notice he goes back to the USB drive and he starts copying all the files onto his hard drive.
Why not?
But I can imagine probably the elders would love this information. I mean, what they don't know, this could probably fill in some gaps for them.
Correct.
I mean, because then it gives them a general idea of how they may act, how they may, function.
That's right. If you want to pass that to
oh yeah,
Firewall and everybody, I will make sure this information gets to my people over there. But...
right now I could use some good news to give them instead of the bad news they started off with.
Right now, the The only thing I'm really worried about is they're going to question where it came from, as they should. But he really is just an innocent kid who knows too much.
Well, hey, I don't know the source, so I can't say. All I can say is I got it from you.
And they already love me oh so much.
I can lie.
Very sarcasm.
Won't really work, but I can lie.
I wouldn't advise it. I don't think that they would appreciate that. But I just don't want anybody going after him. He's probably already going to be in enough trouble if it's found out that he is getting rid of this information.
I can imagine.
Like, in giving it, he put himself in enough trouble.
From what I'm reading, yeah.
He said, pissed off kids.
Mm-hmm. I'm boosting my Kindred for up now because I didn't have any.
Right? Mine just went up to 3.
He got enough to get 2. I can tell you that. I know what's on there. So.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't go into full details, or it doesn't have enough. I mean, the history of the Kindred is a huge boost, actually.
Yeah.
There's a lot of information that could actually probably pop both these 2 up to 5, technically.
Because he literally gave everything, basically.
Yeah, like it started. The first line was, Cain slew Abel, and God's response was this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Biblical thing.
So
He just did with the actual facts he knew.
Oh, does it say anything? The bit about what he told us about Cain being in pieces and spread out and under protection?
Somewhere in there, you got to remember. I mean, Cain went for a long while before he was finally taken apart by his children. So, but yeah, it'll be in there. It won't state who has it. He actually is not stupid to do that.
Right. It'd be really stupid.
Not a lot of people know. Not a lot of people know who actually has Cain. It's just known that he is not dead, just in pieces.
This kid, I mean, here's the fun part. So he was explaining some things, and I'm not gonna give too much, but he was saying that that shifter blood runs in his family, and so do the name breakers.
Interesting.
So that's another reason that I'm leery to just toss him up, because he could change or become one of them at any point.
Yeah. Well, if he's about your age, if he's about our age, he actually says that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Somewhat, I mean, then again, you got to remember, sometimes we change due to stress, but if he's under as much stress as you're saying, and he's stressed enough to give us all this kind of information, if he's going to change, it may be any day now.
Anytime.
Yeah. Guess we'll find out. If there's a new member and he looks familiar, you'll know.
That's also true.
The real question is, would it save him from why he's pissed off in the first place is the real question. He's noticed how you didn't go into details as to why exactly he's pissed off. But
I don't know. It may or it may not. It may make things worse.
No, I just gotta readjust my eyes. My eyes are shutting out.
If you're looking at your phone without your glasses on. I'm not scared.
Yeah, she's like, no, it may make things worse for him, actually, but There's not much we can do to change that if it happens.
Yeah,
I only
well,
hope the spirits are watching if it does.
yeah, let's hope so. They're usually pretty good about informing us, aren't they?
Well,
I guess if people are listening more
if there's
appropriately.
this particular ritual that can be used, and I don't think that happened. It usually happens when you're born.
Mm.
Baptism of fire. Basically, like alerts, has a spirit alert someone of our nature in the area that there's a new one around who needs help.
I never knew that.
I've seen it done a time or two, but oh, maybe the kid got lucky. I doubt that, though, in those regards. Oh. She's just like holding the thumb drive and looking at it and just like shaking her head, like, holy fuck, I can't believe I even have this, let alone from a kid. Who's, I guess, not really technically a kid. Oh, this is so much trouble.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, out of curiosity, what made you decide to come to me with this information rather than someone else on this app? You knew I was going to ask. He just kind of looks at you.
Yeah, well, you're the new guy, and you're probably gonna make fun of me anyway, but they would have made fun of me right away. I'm
What for?
not exactly well to do in using a computer.
Mm.
And I figured, if this was what it was, sharing the information would be handy.
Well,
And now you can
seems like it
pass it
worked.
along and use it to your advantage, she smiles.
Yeah, no shit. I could definitely use it right now. Might get me out of snow duty. Although I don't mind, because, I gotta finish what I started. He just got smiles.
Yeah, the snowman might need some work. Your igloo might need some work, but I'm sure they'll come along nicely when weather permits. If weather permits.
Yeah. Oh, I had to be the thought that counts if weather doesn't permit. So I'm not sure if the elders will find it so funny, but come on.
Well, they're not hurting anything.
Yeah.
They're just snowmen.
And
Well,
beginnings of snow forts.
hey,
Gotta
fun
have the
times,
snowman guard something.
right?
Just kind of
Hey,
smart.
they're gonna see those snow forts and maybe get paranoid. Maybe you should start throwing snowballs at other Cleath running around.
Tempting.
Hey, a little lighthearted fun never killed anyone. Yeah, though with some of us, it might.
Yeah, I was gonna say, some don't seem to have much of a sense of humor.
No. Unfortunately. I mean, yeah. I'm a half moon. It's my job to keep people in check. Blah blah blah. But come on, you gotta have fun sometimes.
True.
You can't be a schmuck all the time.
You can, it just takes away the fun.
Ugh, it makes one very unpleasant to be around. Oh, yeah. So lovely vampire information. All of it.
It's quite interesting that he just kind of gave this up to you. I mean, like you said, he's pissed, but
I tried to I tried to explain how much trouble he and anyone that has this information, how much trouble it could cause for everybody. But he's like, bring it on at that point. I don't think he cared. He was just that mad. Or maybe he was just trying to look for an alternative way out. I don't know.
it is odd, but hey, I mean, if he knows the risk, which I can assume with this kind of information he would,
Yeah.
there's a risk and still wants to take it, why argue?
True. Maybe he's got a motive behind it. But I didn't see anything. Like I said, he was telling me the truth when I checked, and he was just pissed off. So,
Yeah.
believe me, I was checking. It's a lot of information to spill, so I had to be a little critical.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of mentionings, actually, thinking of it, of a few other things going on in the city. I guess the whole power plant deal with the Gnosis surge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we, being us and the mages, weren't the only ones affected. I guess the leeches were too. But it's
I mean, that kind of
basically just
stands to reason. I
dreams.
mean, we're all supernatural creatures, so why wouldn't they be affected?
Right? It was made mention that there were dreams of
Interesting.
places. Just dreams of toys and just weird shit.
Toys. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
toys. But then it made sense. He mentioned Happy Fun Times Games.
Heard of that company. It makes some very interesting toys.
And he also mentioned some like a really powerful law firm. I'm not.
Not big on the legal stuff.
Well, see, he showed. Well, see, this is where it gets real interesting. Okay. The law firm's name is Ram, Wolf, and Hart.
Okay.
But he'd showed me a few symbols.
Okay. I'm listening.
He showed me the black spiral dancer glyph and the femorai glyph.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he aware of what he showed you?
Well, when all I really got to mention was that it was a bunch of ugly and nasty and didn't even get into it. He did not want to know. He was taking my word that it was not pretty.
Well, yeah. They tend not to be.
No shit. Oh. I mean, it's not like I would have been giving away too much and talking about those anyway.
No, most people don't usually. No.
Yeah.
At least the elders don't usually give a shit about giving up that kind of information.
Well, I mean, I guess there is a point where it could be useful against us if they really wanted to team up with the enemy, but I don't think that would be in their
Yeah, it's
best
possible, but
interest.
I don't see it.
Yeah, Black Spiral dancers don't play nice with anybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think they play nice with each other, much less anybody
Yeah.
else.
Right. Bunch of sick, twisted fucks.
Hmm. Yeah, I've only heard stories about him, so that's enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you... There... Well, here's a new one for you. So, I guess, Dreams of Home had some fun this afternoon.
Really?
She lifts her hands up into quotes.
Sure, everybody else is out having fun. I'm here fucking making sure it doesn't goddamn snow.
Yeah, I guess what I was overhearing, she just kind of smirks. She answered a call. She answered a call of Sasaya's, and because I guess there was he was doing something, and the long and the short of it is the Umbra wasn't how he left it within an hour and a half or so, maybe 3 hours, who knows, prior. Regardless, it was a very short time.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they got attacked by something really ragey in the sewer.
Awesome. Sounds like all kinds of fun.
Yeah. I have to wonder what is going on here. The fuck is going on here?
I'm starting to wonder if the mage attack didn't, if what the mages didn't upset the balance, so to speak.
Well, it may have. However, if you'd seen the Umbra prior, you would have. We all knew that it had to be done. Hopefully,
Yes, you say so.
hopefully it will balance out.
Let's hope so.
Oh no, I hope so.
I think we all do.
Yeah. Eventually things will be back to normal. She's like, looks over and she like knocks on a wood table. So you're stuck on snowman duty, huh?
Well, technically, they didn't say I'm forced to sit here. I mean, just as long as I make sure that
When it
it
snows,
snows,
you're here.
I get it taken care of. I'm
Gotcha.
not actually stuck here, so it doesn't really matter.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can go out and do things, but as long as I'm back in time to fix it, to make sure everything.
To fix up all the snowmen and your snow forts and
Hell yeah!
clear out all those walkways.
Yeah, that's the pain in the ass part.
Well,
That's where I got most of my stuff. So.
Well, at least you're doing something fun while being productive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they happen to have eyes or something later.
Don't worry, I have plans.
Yeah, I'm sure some of the other new moons will too.
No, not of what you speak.
Of course
We are all
not.
innocent.
Uh-huh.
You just know.
So am I. She rolls her eyes slightly. All right. I suppose I should probably get a move on in regards to this. Now that I actually know what's here, I'm sure the elders are gonna want it.
Oh yeah.
As much, like I said, as much as I'd like to keep it to myself, I sort of can't.
No, I would think they would relish in having this information.
Yeah, they'd be very displeased to know that it was withheld. All right, well, Sam, let's get together and have a drink one day. Not at the Stormcrow. She chuckles.
I just more have issues with the little fox boy. So
Yeah,
he and I are not exactly seeing eye to eye. So
well, he isn't exactly Guru either. Different culture, you know. I'm not defending what he did. I would, you know, but
try you don't do something stupid like that, and at least check to make sure that common sense tells you if someone's that eager to not do something, there's a reason for it. But apparently, common sense left them a while ago. But that's my personal opinion.
We all got him. We all got him.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for your help.
No, it wasn't real hard. All I had to do was plug it into the computer and read.
She just like crosses her arms over her chest, like, yeah, gee, thanks. I'm not stupid, right?
What?
I just don't get computers like you do. I much prefer to understand whiskey. All right, Sam. I will catch you later.
All right, have fun.
Have fun. Have fun with that. She motions towards the computer in regards to the information she gave. I'm sure they'll love you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna study this a lot before I do anything else. But yeah, that's definitely some worthwhile stuff.
I would read up before giving it to them. Who knows what they'll. As terrible as that sounds, learn what you can.
No, I'm gonna make sure to learn what I can before I give it to them. Are you kidding?
Right?
Information like this doesn't come along all the time. Take advantage of what you got.
Really, all I have to do is turn the box on and stick this in it.
Yeah, it just kind of juggles. Yeah, it's actually pretty simple. If you have a computer, if not, I would suggest going somewhere with a computer. But I can imagine probably the elders would at least have access to one.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. I don't have a computer.
Yeah, he actually closes up his laptop, shows you the side of it. See this little port right here? Pointing to the USB port.
Yeah.
Once you look at the little end of your little flash drive there, which is what that's called.
She looks at it.
You can pretty much figure out, where the pieces go. So.
Yeah. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't go. It's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, yeah, I'm gonna go try to read that really long bit that we skimmed over.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck, Sam.
Oh yeah. Fun.
Enjoy your snow fort and your snowman.
I will. I'm hoping everybody else will too. Come on.
Hey, I might come visit in the snow fort. You never know.
I got to get it fully built first.
Yes, that's true. All right. I'll see you later.
Yep. I'll be around.
And she'll give him a nod before she heads out.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll call that scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching.